Hey everybody, Ecto Eric here, and welcome back to Class 5 Collection. As you can see, we're going to be taking a look at NECA Ninja Turtles, the Hunchback, or Igor. It's not the Hunchback of Notre Dame. It is, or Notre Dame, whatever you call it. It is Igor, Dr. Frankenstein's mistreated assistant. Yeah, this was a very unexpected find. Wasn't I was actually looking to either pick up the new release of the Invisible Man with his smoking jacket, or his whatever you want to call that robe, or I was going to pick up the Arda Bay from the Mummy. And I just happened to look and I saw this. I'm like, I've never seen this in a while. And some of these go for stupid money. And it was, I think, $34. And when I saw the box, I'm like, whoa, our box is freaking huge. Because, I'm a guy, and we're impressed by big things. So is he inside? There he is. Sorry about the glare, but there he is. I love that. Now, of course, he's got like I don't know if you call it a goatee, and his crazy eyebrows. Oh, it's like that father from American Pie. Yeah, eyebrows like that guy. I like that guy. So here's the other figures. Now I have Mikey, and I got the Wolfman. Of course, that's April as Bride of Frankenstein, and I think this is Invisible Man. That figure is going to be cool. Comes with a translucent shell, and Splinter as Van Helsing, and I do have the newly about to be released Shredder as Dracula. That figure looks sick. Can't wait to be getting that sucker in. So here's the back, showing you all the goodies. I really like that. I just love it. There's that. Of course, the underneath has the I'm gonna tell you how not to do things. Okay, that's good to know. First time I've seen that. All the people that designed and made it, appreciate it. You guys rock, and thank you, NECA, for doing that. So let's just crack this puppy open. Yeah, enough of hearing me yip yap. So like I said, we took my wife shopping Sunday. Took her for breakfast, and we went. It was about an hour from here. There was a place that she said, "Hey, I want to check out this store. It's called Going Going Gone." I'm like, "Oh, all right." Didn't know anything about it. Let's check it out. So when we get to the parking lot, we pull in and we get out of the Jeep, and the sign says Going Going Gone, and underneath it there's a small sign. It says Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm like, "Really? You brought me to a sporting goods store?" She's like, "Huh." We walked in. Yes, they have all kinds of apparel and sporting stuff for a discount. And we really made out really well. We bought a lot of stuff for the kid, bought stuff for ourselves, bought sneakers, and they had like stuff from what's that? They call it North Face. I call it Ass Face, but North Face stuff. A pair of shorts would be like $48. We got it for like $10. Shirts that were originally $30, you got it for like 8 or 10. So yeah, it was really cool. And then they had a Best Buy right next to it. So after we spent time there, I went over to Best Buy, and I had to walk out with something. And let me tell you, it's heavy. So, I'll show you guys the insert. I don't know, I like seeing the inserts. Here's the lab. I hope NECA comes out with a lab set. Because if you do a generic lab set like this, you could use it for Dr. Frankenstein. You could use it for the Invisible Man. You could use it, for Igor. There's so many uses for that. So make it happen, dudes. Just like I'm gonna go on a tangent here. They dropped the ball on the Wolfman, and when they did it, they Yes, they gave us a nice head portrait of Lon Chaney Jr. But the problem is the stuff that they gave us doesn't match the scene in the movie. I'm trying to find it. I'm across the way. Ah, here it is, right here. Okay, sorry about that. Now, this is what I'm saying. I love the figure, but you gave us a great head portrait, but he's barefoot, and you give us the cane. He does have human feet back there, and that doesn't make sense. What they could have done was give us either another figure with his suit coat, his bowler hat, and it would go nice with his cane. And they didn't. They just like having him in a human form. Yeah, you can do the half transformation, but it doesn't make sense. His pants are rolled up, and then you've got his feet. They really dropped the ball on this one. It looks good, but just that end of it. So make us a Larry Talbot. I think that was the name of the character. You know, they would have done that. Give him the suit coat, his bowler hat. It would have been perfect. Okay, enough of that. We're not here about talking about Wolfman. Okay, so here he is. That looks sick. I love that. His skull, the brain, his two katanas. Wow, he's even got bugs on him. That is so cool. It's actually sculpted on here. It's not painted. It's actually sculpted. And you have a secondary tray, which is taped in. Oh, this is so cool. Like I said, I enjoy getting something unexpected. I wasn't going to collect the turtle horror line, but I'm like, I like turtles. I like Universal Monsters. But it always perplexed me a little bit. Are they cosplaying as these characters, or is there some alternate reality where they are these monsters? I don't know. It's just a little weird. Oh wow! So here's your accessory tray. It's like he's got a bone. He's got two shovels. I guess the spade shovel and the regular dirt shovel. Got a bunch of different hands and flame effects. Oh, that's cool for his sword. Not sure about the bone. I don't know what that's about. He's not a dog. But maybe that's all he gets to eat. Who knows, poor guy. So he is one beefy boy. I'm not sure how he's fastened in there, so let me take everything out. I just have to show you guys. This is funny. These plastic ties that are in here are so tight. I actually have to be like a surgeon and use like two different tools to get this stuff out because I don't want to damage the figure. But they're so tight you can't even get my fat fingers in there. So it's like, give me the forceps. It's like I'm doing an episode of ER or something. Oh, sorry, not ER. What the hell is it now? Grey's Anatomy, where they're all, instead of practicing medicine, they're too busy banging each other or something. I don't know. My wife watches that. Weird shit. I don't know. Every time I walk in the living room, she's watching it. Someone tapping somebody. Is that taped in? Nope. Okay. Oh, his katanas are so cool. Oh, those are nice. Oh, sweet. Okay, here's Leonardo with everything out of the box. And he comes with a lot of stuff. I was not expecting this much because I didn't know anything about the figure. I didn't never really seen one before. So I'm impressed with all the stuff. So let's take a look at the accessories first. Let's take a look at his katanas. Now they're both the same. There's no difference. But what's cool? We'll take a look at just one. Look at the rivets. Look at that and the rust. It's a nice bandage. I hope we didn't take that from Raphael. It's even got the kind of reminds me like of a morning star. You know, I don't know what you really call it, but you crack someone in the head with it. This is actually pretty sturdy too. So very nice. Then he comes with 2 shovels. Comes with a really well-used dirt shovel, I guess, and then a spade shovel, which is probably another dirt shovel. Very nice. Very well detailed on the handles. Like, I'm impressed. Good job. Nice and well used. And he comes with flame effects for his katanas. It's very nice. So I guess all you have to do is, we'll just do one. Just take it so it's slotted. Slip it in. There you go. That's really cool. He comes with a bone. I don't know if he's been gnawing on that or I guess they had a bone fracture. I am no doctor. I couldn't tell you. I don't know if it's a humerus or phoebus or whatever. My son could tell you, but that's what he studied in school. So I don't know. And here's a skull. It's pretty well done too. Look at that. Very nice. It comes with several hands. So it comes with four pairs of hands. So that's quite a bit. So he's got, I think these are for the katanas. Well sculpted, well painted. Not bad. And this is a 2021. So he's got one fist, 2 fists. I mean, just look at the detailing on that. Really cool. And he's got pointing fingers. Really like that. Look good. I even like the stitching. I mean, that is a nice touch. Staples, ouch. And now this accessory is freaking awesome. Reminds me of Krang. That'd be funny if it was Krang. That's what they should have done. They should have taken Krang and make him Dr. Frankenstein. Why didn't they do that? That'd be so freaking cool. They have, Krang in his robotic body as with a lab coat, and yeah, I think they should do that. Hey NECA, I know you're never gonna listen to me and you don't like me and stuff, and that's cool, but make a Krang as Dr. Frankenstein with a robot body. So you got canisters, you got gauges right here, you got some tubing. There's the top of it. There's the bottom for the peg, because it does go inside the shell. And what's nice, it comes out, because that's gonna stink to high heaven, I bet. So if he wants to hold it, it's well done. Pretty cool. Slip that back in. Now, let's look at Leonardo himself. He's a heavy boy. Just look at that face. One head portrait, but that's all you need. Poor guy. His eyes are pretty jacked up. Love his teeth. He does have his bushy eyebrows and little goatee there. I love his shirt with the little strings and beetles. I get a kick out of that. That is just so cool. Because with I guess they're not jeans, but they're I got a lock. This scared me because when I took it out of the box, I heard something rattle. Oh no, what did I break? And it was just this. I didn't even realize he had. Yeah. No, what's cool is this is an actual metal chain. That is wild. It's not plastic. Nice touch. Nice touch. Good job, NECA. Because he's got his pads in case he has to get into combat. His head does turn. All right. Let me just show you the shell real quick. I'm going to back the camera off. Well detailed. It's all like riveted together, holding him back. He's even got a hinge. Wow. Okay, let's back out now. That's cool. The detail is really, really good for this. And like I said, he's a chunky boy. So this is awesome. You open the shell. It's on a hinge. So don't force it. Now, I saw the first early releases actually just pegged in. This is an actual hinge. So that's pretty wild because I saw somebody, a friend of mine had one, and he told me that, yeah, it was his is pegged in, doesn't have a hinge. I love the wood. And not sure what this is supposed to be. And then, yes, there's a spider back there. Look at that. So maybe that's a spider egg? But I just love the wood. So why do we have it open? What we can do is I think the skull goes on the top shelf. Okay. Then the brain has a little peg there. There's a hole there. Now, can I do this? Yeah, good enough. I'm not going to be doing any crazy things with it. So that's what it looks like. Can you put shovels in? I would say no, just because of everything else in there. So that's cool. Now, the other thing, so you can take his katanas, and there's two slots. Now, it's a good idea to kind of look what you're doing, because you're going to go through the shell. If I can do it, it seems awfully tight. All right, let me try this off camera first. Okay, so it's not that bad, but you do want to have it open so you can actually see like where you're going, because you have to go this way, then there's another hole at the very bottom. So if you have it closed, it's going to be kind of hard. And it's actually kind of hard even when I'm looking at it. I'm trying to hold them and not interrupt anything. There we go. So that's cool. So now you have everything stored in there. I'm trying to take it easy. And there you go. So you got his katanas. Got all the stuff on the inside. So this thing is cool. It is wild. So I'm not sure what's up with the bone, but he's got a bone. Now, like I said, not crazy articulation. I'm really hesitant on bending the knees. I did heat him up, but just because of this and that, I really don't want to do it. But he can get it. Just about 90. But that's good enough. Like I said, it's Igor. You know, he's not climbing walls or anything. So you can have him like your dog, you know. Oh, this is so freaking cool. I dig it. I love the lock. I just think that's hilarious. And I just love all the stitch work that they put on it. Like I just get a kick out of it. Like poor guy, he doesn't get treated well. He doesn't get much. I mean, poor guy's pants are stapled. Oh, I adore it. I really do. All right, let me change out some hands and put some accessories in. So it take a little more heat than usual to get the hands out of the sockets, but they did come. But he does look pretty scary like that. So you can throw on the flame effects. Like I was saying, this figure is not easy to stand. He does require a stand, just in case, especially on a rotating table. Oh boy, yeah, I was nervous while he was on there, but he didn't topple over. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I really like that. So he's ready to fight whoever. You know, he can scare Frankenstein's monster. He doesn't like flames. Actually, who's it? Raphael. Raphael is Frankenstein's monster, so he can scare his own brother with it. That's so cool. I only have. I've got Leo. I've got Mikey as the mummy, and I can't think of who's the Wolfman. Drawing a blank right now, but I will bring them out to show you guys. So yeah, that's cool. So he does hold that very well. Like I said, it does take a lot more heat than normal, but he does look pretty awesome like that. Just a warning: these suckers are very sharp. They hurt. Okay, so be careful when you're putting pressure on the bottom of his katanas. These suckers hurt. And very easy. Putting in a shovel, it just slips right in. So that wasn't hard. And this one too. So that detail was so cool. So when he has to go grave robbing with Dr. Frankenstein, or Frankenstein, if you guys know what I mean. So yeah, he holds it no problem. Or he wants to crack somebody in the back of the head with it. Like I said, this kills me. I just love the inside of the shell. I freaking love it. What an awesome figure. I dig it. Imagine him coming at you in a dungeon with a shovel and a flaming katana. Yeah, I'm done. I'd be like, yeah, just take me now. But he's very unexpected, and I love it. I just think he's cool. And here is everybody I have so far in the collection. We'll start off with Casey Jones as Phantom of the Opera. He was the first one I bought. I just fell in love with this figure, and he's the one that got me started collecting the Turtle Universal line monster, Universal monster line. And we got. I said Raphael was Frankenstein's monster. I was wrong. He is the Wolfman. And man, I opened him up. Talk about smelling like oil. Oh my God. I don't know if he was changing oil in a car, but damn. Of course, we got the just looked at Leonardo as Igor. Then my favorite though is Mikey as the mummy. I mean, they're gorgeous. They just so look great together. And we have more coming. All right, everybody. I think I bored you enough. I want to give a big shout out to everybody who watches. I appreciate you. Take care. Keep collecting. Peace.